and she's a triathlete. How much talent are you gonna just like brace this with? Okay. All right. Moving on. Our next roulette has a short story which highlights the madness both on and off the silver screen. Please welcome Michael Kennon. See, I'm afraid to say your name. But people always say it wrong.
Well, okay, so for the past year or two, I've been working on a novel. And any of you who've written novels probably know that one of the things you really have to do is get character behavior down. So this is essentially a character study of the protagonists. It's called Movie Night. Just what the hell have you eggheads been making out here? With a fastidious sniff, Dr. Cagliostro pried Miles' hands from the front of his lab coat. He smoothed the wrinkles from the fabric, straightened his tie, then fixed the bounty hunter with a piercing stare. "Quite frankly, Mr. Miles," he rasped, "what we have created here is a perfect organism." "You didn't answer my damn question," Miles said, fist clenched at his sides. "What is it?" "It is a genetically modified Jovian deepstalker," Dr. Cagliostro said. "Under normal circumstances, you understand. They are the planet's apex predator. However, they are so perfectly adapted to the crushing pressure of the Jovian atmosphere that they cannot survive outside of it. We have corrected that fault." "Oh, come on," Simon yelled, and tossed a balled-up sock at the screen. It thumped off the wall and rolled halfway back across the living room floor. On screen, Dr. Cagliostro's speech continued unabated. Simon huffed and crossed his arms. "Why is it that the mad scientists in these movies are always experimenting with genetic engineering?" "Because the writers are a bunch of uncreative hacks," Jude said, slinging his arm over Simon's shoulders. "Come on, what did you expect from tentacle beasts of the Jovian depths?" "What?" Marcus protested. "I thought this would be a good choice." "You are mad," Miles said. "This is playing God, Cagliostro." "Ah," Simon growled and jerked forward to grab the remote off the coffee table. He jammed his thumb down on the pause button, and the screen froze in a lurid shot of Dr. Cagliostro's pale-eyed glare. "Okay, that's enough," he said, pulling free from Jude's grasp to storm off into the kitchen. "Oh no," Jude said. "Here we go." "That bad?" Marcus said. There was a crash from the kitchen, followed by a bout of creative profanity from Simon that Jude tried his best to ignore. "Yeah, about that. Genetically modified monsters are not a good choice for Simon." "I'll keep that in mind," Marcus said, glancing sidelong at the kitchen door. Then he jerked upright like he'd been shot. "Fuck, such an idiot." "His hair, I should have realized," Marcus explained. "I thought he dyed it." "Most people do," Jude said. "Probably for the best. I'd rather people thought he was a punk with blue hair than a genetic deviant." "Ah," Marcus said. "That's bad on Earth, I take it. Why do you think we came here?" Before Marcus could respond, Simon elbowed open the kitchen door, a nearly full bottle of Gusev vodka tucked under one arm, and a trio of shot glasses clutched in his hands. He stalked over to the coffee table and set down the glasses, then flopped onto the couch between Jude and Marcus. "Okay, I'm ready," he declared, unscrewing the cap from the Gusev. "Let's do this." "You know, we can watch something different if you want," Marcus said, indicating the screen, and Dr. Cagliostro's leering face with a jerk of his thumb. "I've got a couple of other films that should be okay." "Nope," Simon said. "We started it, we're finishing it. I'm just going to root for the tentacle beast." "Beside," Jude said, "it can't possibly be worse than Space Mutants of Nanjing." "We don't speak of that film," Simon said, pouring shots for them. "Okay," Marcus said. "Space Mutants of Nanjing. Now I'm curious." "Well, we thought it was going to be a horror movie, right?" Jude began. "But then, about 10 minutes into the movie, the Nanjing mutants, and the actor playing General Nash decided to make love, not war." Marcus snickered. "Well, that's charming." "Fuck you both," Simon said, and pausing the movie. "Can we not talk about pornography depicting my great-grandfather, please?" Sure. They watched in silence as Miles and Dr. Cagliostro finished their argument, and Miles stormed off. Eerie synthetic music filled the living room as the mad scientist went back to work, apparently unaware of the ominous silhouette unfolding itself behind him. Near silently, the Jovian tentacle beast slithered its way across the deck towards its creator. "Hello," Dr. Cagliostro called, turning around. The tentacle beast lunged, sinking its beak into Dr. Cagliostro's skull, a sickening crack. Fake blood jetted from the wound, and the actor made an unconvincing show of flailing and screaming helplessly. Then, with a horrible screech, the tentacle beast tore the top half of his head off in an impossible deluge of gore. "Tentacle beast won," Simon declared, and took a shot, then handed the other glasses to Jude and Marcus. "Don't get cocky," Marcus said after downing his own. "The humans can still win this." Simon smirked as the Jovian tentacle beast undulated off screen, and the camera zoomed in on a trail of bloody sucker prints smeared across the deck. Yeah, right, Tentacle Beast is totally going to win. That's it.